Right, we are coming near to the end of the season. This is the second leg of the Champions League, and we've also got the FA Cup semi-final in this episode as well. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe, make sure you stay around for more content coming your way, because this season is getting down to the nitty-gritty. I'll go through the Premier League table after this before we get to the FA Cup semi-final, but without further ado, let's get to the Champions League. After coming off that 1-0 victory away from home against Bayer Leverkusen, I've decided I'm going to do something extremely strange. I'm putting Lewis Scully in midfield. I'm going to put Lara off there. And I want to see how he does. I want to see how Lewis Scully does in midfield. So this is his opportunity now to show me that he can play there. Potentially for next season or for the rest of the season. Let's get them all ready to go. Different formation. Oh, that's us. So they go for a different formation. No, it's just us. They're going more narrow this time. So that could be interesting. I'm interested to see the passing map. Really over this left-hand side, isn't he? Who's ahead of him? Everson's gone really high up. Oh, he's in. Jack has got the goal to make it 1-0. 2-0 now on aggregate. Now, if you remember as well, last episode, Barcelona were 2-0 up. 1-0 up in their leg. And they're going to be trying to do it. But we're 2-0 up here today. Trying to get to the next match. Facing Barcelona or the Real Madrid. For a chance of the Champions League final. Long ball over the top. Back here to Van Hort. Everson, Saris, there it is. Dinks it over the keeper to make it 2-0. 3-0 overall in aggregate. And the pain that Bayer Leverkusen are going through with everything that's been, with the way that repeating itself from the first time we played them, it's repeating itself again. It's good to see that. I think we're a danger in Europe. Yeah, we haven't really played. We played PSG and we drew. We played Liverpool as well, who are a big boy, but they didn't make it through the playoff. We're the last English club here left in the Champions League football. Wharton trying to get it in, doesn't work. We may be more benefited for Champions League football than we are Premier League football at this point, but we're going to have to change that so we're beneficial for all of it. But if you don't know, if we do win the Champions, it's not going to happen. But if the unlikely thing happens that we win the Champions League. We will not be seeing the Champions League again. It will be full focus on the Premier League and other cups that we haven't won. So we're hoping to win the FA Cup, maybe do a double here this season, FA Cup, Champions League this season. Then all we need to think about is doing the Carabao Cup and Premier League next year, and then we've completed it. We've got 2 more years after this season to win everything. I've given myself 4 years in the Premier League to win it all. And then we're then going to go and do another save. I'm not really particularly sure on what to do, but we shall see. Ball in there. Does it work? Go back to Leverkusen. It's wide. That wide here to Thomas. What's he going to do? In here to Everson. And it's gone all the way through, and I think it's an own goal. It is. It's 4-0 overall, 3-0 on aggregate, 4-0 on aggregate, 3-0 here. It's 1-1 it finished. So it's 1-1 on aggregate right now between Barcelona and Real Madrid. Going back to the keeper now. Can we pressure them into making mistakes here? Try to go long. Doesn't get there. Poor pass. Leverkusen back on it at us. Cross it in. Heads it out. Over the top. We have a penalty here. Looks like we're really dominating down that left-hand side. And been given a penalty. Can we make this 4-0? Jack stepping up. Fucking. He's got 2 goals. Calm it down, Mark. Calm it. Mbappe just got on the pitch. Nearly smashed it home to make it 4-0. 5-0 on aggregate. Should have been already. Jack should have scored that penalty. Another penalty miss here for us. Mbappe, lovely ball through here to Jack. Buries it. 21st goal of the season. I have been looking for strikers. And I will say this. I don't think I'm going to get one. I think we've got the best that we've got. And I had a look for a legend. I might bring him in for the bench. But he is a lot of money. Lots of money. Alright, Lara. Come on, where are you going to go with that? Lewis Scully's there. Back to Lara. Back here to Mbappe. Who loses the ball there. Who wins it back brilliantly. Now Everson. Cross it back to Jackson, smashes it wide. Should really be scoring that. We'll bring him off. He's on a hat-trick. He's got his hat-trick. He's demolished Leverkusen. Let's take him off now and let him have a bit of a rest. Lewis Scully now to the back post. Is in there. Woods is on it. Going down the line here. Cross it in. Does it work, Lara? Back here to Woods. Open gap. Smashes it in. Bottom right-hand corner. Swings it in. And the Hove fans are smelling of a Spanish trip. It's 1-1. 0-0 overall. Real Madrid down to 10 men. I'm happy with Lewis Scully, what he's done. I thought he would get a lot less rating than that. It seems like the passes are going through him as well. So that's good to see. 7.2 now. I think I might find my midfielder I've been looking for. Heads it in and it's gone wide. Great save by the keeper. I've missed my fucking mouth. It's big enough. How have I done that? Over the top. Alright. 6-0 now. Oh, Barcelona, Lamine Yamal. I would love to have Lamine Yamal. The only time I've ever had him, ever, in this game, is when I loaned him when I was manager of Deportivo La Coruña in our first season. I loaned him, and he was phenomenal. Right, we are through to the semi-finals of the Champions League, where we're going to be facing, I think, if I'm right, with that goal there from Barcelona, that we're going to be playing Barcelona next round. I'm going to double check it here to make sure, because next episode, I think we're just going to solely do the Champions League here. Next episode. Oh, thank you. Yes. I think next episode is going to be fully Champions League, and then we'll end the season. And then if we get to the Champions League final, we do. If not, it'll just be solely FA Cup final on Monday. Which is mental. Right, let's get to the semi-final of the second semi-final of the day, playing Rotherham. Okay, so I did say before we got into the Rotherham game, this is the overview of how everything's looking. We sit 7 points behind Newcastle with only a few games to go. We're in the semi-finals of the Champions League, where we're going to be away at Barcelona for the first leg. In the FA Cup, we could be facing either Brighton or Manchester City in the final. Rotherham currently sat bottom of the Championship. They've done absolutely... They're relegated already. So it should be easy win. Obviously, Ipswich have been relegated for the past 3 months. Still haven't won a game. Minus 70 as well. Have they sacked their manager this season? So, they've sacked 2 managers. So, Kasper Hoymond, who got them to the Premier League, went to Al Nassr as manager last year at the start of the season. Then Charlie Adam was put in charge, and after 166 days was sacked. He left position, and now in January, Harry Kewell has taken over after not being in a job for 10 years. Is Ipswich manager. Mental from Ipswich, by the way. Anyway, so it's looking like our Champions League hopes and dreams are dead for next season. So, all about Barcelona, all about the FA Cup. If we win one of them, we're in it. So, because we're playing, I'm full rotation. Yes. Okay. I know, but I need to rest you because you did so well. So, happy Saturday. Hope everyone's doing well. I don't know what day of the week this comes out. I do know. The 26th of April, 2025, we see South Shields going toe-to-toe with Rotherham, who have just been relegated from the Championship in an FA Cup semi-final Now, if Celsius lose this, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. My God, their form is horrific. How have they got here? Who have they beaten? Right, I have to find out. Hold on. Schedule. Competitions. So, the third round they beat Tottenham. Fourth round they beat Peterborough. Fifth round they beat West Brom. Beat Everton 1-0. They haven't beaten horrific. They've beaten Tottenham top of the Premier League. Third in the Premier League. You could win the Premier League. Chelsea are more likely though. Okay, so let's see how we get on. We're always going to get a large amount of the ball, but it's what we do with it. That's my thinking behind it. Lovely ball in the middle here to Marquez. Oh, and he's in. That's a great save by the keeper. If I'm right, I think we've travelled now to Wembley. This is our fourth time travelling to Wembley, if I'm right, and we still haven't won. Or did we get to the FA Cup final last time? No, I think we got to semi. Yeah, we got to semi-final last time. Yeah, still haven't won at Wembley yet. Wembley eludes me. Woods with a lovely ball in. Lara is there. Across the back. Marquez finds Pritchard. Can't really get there. Marquez wins it back. Lovely back heel there. And Cumbies gets it. Valencia gives it back now. Where's he going to go with it? Out wide here to Lara. Going through here to Marquez. Cross the face of goal. And there's Dennis. The Menace. Might be offside here. Yeah, he's offside. Shouldn't have been offside there, though. He had so much open gap there. So early of a run. And if he had to slide backwards to get the shot, he knew it was offside. Used to play. Oh, no, that's his brother. Jack Clark playing there is mental. No, we've just given away a penalty. This game. If we lose this game, I might rage quit my life. Rotherham are 1-0 up in the FA Cup semi-final. I think Wembley hates me. Lovely ball to the back post, sends it down, saves, and he's an open there. If we get another VAR goal for offside, I'm going to cry. Fuck off. That's 2 goals now we've had disallowed because of VAR. Just time your fucking runs. Heads it forwards to try and give it to Dennis, but overheaded there, not able to get it to him. Now Clark going down the wing. Harvey White now, who scored the penalty to go 1-0 up. Win the ball back there. Why are we not doing much? You're having the joke. They're going to score, aren't they? I have downloaded a couple of ones that I feel like I'm going to need to use. Where's the one that said absolute madness? I can't remember which one it was. This is. Was it the Oppenheimer one that I saw that just made me laugh? One, because of the name. Yeah, this is the one. So, right. No. Alright. Two 0 down against Rotherham. Now throwing everything, every caution at it. He's in. Goal. I don't care. I don't care. I've never been more disappointed in this team as I have been so far. Alright, Benge now. Gonna go long. McDonald is there. Crosses it in, gets deflected. Now they're going to come on to us, and that is a great defensive block there. Marquez finds out wide here to McDonald. Can McDonald find the pass through the middle? No, gets blocked. Second time lucky. Keeps it back from Seba. That's a great save into the keeper's hands here. Going to go long. Win it back now. McDonald tries to get it down the line to Seba. Picks it up now. Mbenge, Seba. Back to the defenders. Pritchard, Seba. Out wide. There's a shot from outside. Gaza go. Makes it 2-2. We're back in it. I don't care. I knew that I was going to need this formation at some point. Didn't know I was going to need it for when we played fucking Rotherham. Now it's time to annihilate them with whatever the fuck we try to do. Gives the ball in, doesn't work. Keeper now going to go long. Seba in the middle here to McDonald, and there's the goal. Makes it 3-2. In the lead to Bartrinia. 62 minutes gone. 3-2 it is. And Benge now launching it into the box. Doesn't get there. Seba is there as a pop. Oh, over the top. Bartrinia off the post. The formation change. The tactics. Everything. Alright, near 15 minutes left of this game. There is a player wide open here. Emirates. Look at that Seaberg. Kiss it back to McDonald's. Hits it for... And there it is. 4-2. Finally getting the team to start attacking and start working. And we got 4 goals in the space of, 20 minutes. To get us back inside and to book our place to Wemberly Stadium for the finale. Next episode tomorrow, don't forget, is going to be the Barcelona semi-final. We've got no hope of getting into the Champions League via the league at this point now, but our hope is to try and shock the system and do it. But then also as well on Monday we will be doing most probably either the Champions League final if we're there, and the FA Cup final, or the final league game of the season and the FA Cup final. But Rotherham get another goal. They need one more goal in the next 3 minutes of normal time to send this to extra time. Don't worry about it. We just scored. Emmanuel Combs with the goal. Make it 5-3 now with 1 minute of normal time to play. We've had to bring on the big shooters to finish it off. And the big shooters did in the end. Bit of entertainment here for all fans, isn't it? Rotherham can hold their head massively high. I don't know how they got relegated from the Championship with the performance they put in against us. They deserve a lot of credit for what they did, so let's just hope that we could do it. Fucking slam the door. To be fair, if we didn't score, this would be extra time. So we're nearly there now. And there it is. We're going to be playing in the FA Cup final. We don't know who we're going to be playing yet, but we're going to be playing in the final. Right, thank you guys ever so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for the Barcelona double.